Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I want to show you how to stain wood using acrylic paint and baby wipes. Yes, baby wipes. You're probably saying, well, why baby wipes? Why not use a washcloth or a paper towel? Well, for one, paper towels are not all that durable for this type of project. They will come apart on you and leave behind like little pieces and little bits behind. A washcloth, come on, that's just something that you're going to have to throw in the laundry later. So baby wipes I found to be the best for this method. You can just dispose of them when you're done. And this is nothing new. This is actually an old method. Been around for years and years. But what it does is it gives you the look of stained wood without having to actually go out and buy wood stain. And, if you want a whole bunch of different colors of wood stain, that can run into some money, buying all the different colors. With this, the colors are limitless. Just whatever color of acrylic paint you can get, that's the color that you can stain the wood. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you on this piece of wood, this little scrap piece here, what it looks like using a few different colors. Now, what the baby wipes do is it wets the wood, okay? And when you wet the wood, that thins down the acrylic paint a little bit so that you can actually see the grain of the wood through it. And I'm just going to fold mine into a little square just like this, and I'm going to start off with this brown color. This is Coffee Bean from Folk Art. And I've used a bunch of different kinds of acrylic paint, and I've never had a problem with the Folk Art brand, Apple Barrel. I've not had a problem with those. I have not used chalk paint. So, if you want to know how chalk paint looks, I can't tell you. I don't know. I haven't used it. From what I've heard from other people, they did not get good results with chalk paint. You just have to play around with different brands to see, what works the best for you and the type of wood that you're using. So all that you do is you put just a little bit of the acrylic paint onto the folded up baby wipe, and then just wipe it onto the wood. And just a little bit of paint goes a long way. So you don't need a whole lot of paint for this. Now, this piece of wood here is pretty smooth. Now, if you want more of a rustic look, you don't need to worry about sanding the wood. But if you want it to be really, really smooth, I would suggest like a 200 grit sandpaper. You just sand the wood really, really well so that will be nice and smooth and not have like any little snags on it. Now, as you can probably see here, there are little bitty pieces of the baby wipe kind of coming off, and that's because this piece of wood has not really been sanded. So it's just a little rough, and it's grabbing the wipe. But that's how you do it, just like that. You just keep wiping the paint on, and see, it gives you that stained look without having to use actual stain. So people that make their own signs for their wreaths or whatever, this is pretty useful. Now I'm just going to, should I use this one? Yeah, I think I'm just going to fold over and just use this part here. This is just like for demonstration purposes. I'm not going to be making anything out of this. Now this is a sky blue from Apple Barrel. And I'm just going to take that. We'll put a little bit. And just wipe it on there just like I did the brown. See? And then that's what the blue looks like. They're pretty, right? See, it gives you the look of stain using really, really cheap supplies, really cheap acrylic paint. So, there you go. And if you want yours darker than this, you just wait till this dries for a little bit, then go back on with a second coat. But yeah, you can pretty much use any color that you like. Just experiment. Because some brands, how can I say it, like the pigmentation of some brands, is a little bit more opaque than some others. So I'm going to lay that to the side, and I'm going to be using now this little wooden plaque. I got this from Walmart, and I'm going to be using this in an upcoming video, probably this afternoon, for another craft. And for that craft, I'm going to have this stained. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I'll start on the back here so that you can see what it looks like on different types of wood. You see, I'm not going to use a whole lot of the paint at all. I'm just going to, oh lordy, that just looks disgusting, doesn't it? Okay, I'm just going to wipe like in the direction of the wood grain. I was trying to hold it off the table because, you know, with all the moving and everything. You know, I haven't really gotten all of my normal filming equipment and everything out yet. I can't find it. I'm thinking it's probably in a box in the closet somewhere. So my camera's just a little unsteady. But yeah, I'm just going to wipe this on here. Okay. Now you can see better like how it reacts to the different types of wood. See? Pretty cool. But that's how you do it. Really fast and easy. Now once it's dry, you can seal this if you want to, like with Mod Podge. If you're going to be decorating it, then you can seal it with Mod Podge. You can spray it, which is probably what I'm going to do, with a clear acrylic spray. Like from a Acrylic, you know, you can use that. You can use like a sealing wax. That would work as well. You know, once it's really, really dry, you know, just buff the wax into it. So, you know, you can use all kinds of different things to seal this up. It's your choice. But there you go. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to flip it over. And this dries really quickly, by the way. I'll flip it over. I'm going to do the other side, and you'll see that in an upcoming video. I might give it 2 coats. I don't know. This looks pretty good. We'll see what I come up with. But anyway, that's how you do it. That's how you can get the look of stained wood using cheap acrylic paint. So if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button. Check me out on other forms of social media. The links to all of those will be in the description box down below, along with a list of my playlists. And I'll see y'all next time.